Hi, my name is Laura Chin. I was adopted from China when I was about 10 days old. I grew up in Cupertino, California, and I'm now 29. I was the fourth kid. They were pretty much breaking the law. Like, they had pretty much guaranteed that they would lose their house, that they would lose their property, maybe face imprisonment, because in this part of China that I was from, you were only supposed to have two kids. Having four is a really dangerous thing to do. So they were pretty much desperate to find a family that could take me. It was surprisingly difficult for me. I feel like we're often hiding in plain sight because if you're perceived to be Asian American or an Asian expat living in the Bay Area, you would think that you would fit in. And I felt like for at least myself, it looked like I could belong because my mom's white, my dad's Asian. I look like I could totally pass as their kid. But then whenever we were put in situations where I was perceived to be Chinese and speak Chinese and read Chinese, it always ended up being this really awkward thing. And it felt often like I was too white to be Asian, too Asian to be white. I definitely have been teased. When I was in elementary school, my mom and my dad thought that the best thing for me was to be enrolled in a Chinese school, which turned out to be like the 4 worst years of my life. The kids were extremely cruel. The teachers were really cruel. They just saw me as being Chinese and they were like, why don't you speak Chinese? Everyone speaks Chinese. My parents also didn't realize that Chinese school is not really for learning Chinese. It was more like refining your Chinese and learning how to write calligraphy and memorize like speeches and things like that, which I could not do because I didn't even speak it at home. So I was often like alienated by the teachers and kids, or they would like trick me into speaking English so I would get into trouble with the teachers. So it was actually quite difficult despite being in the Bay Area where you would think that you would be more accepted as an Asian person.